Alright, what is going on YouTube? Mr. D back with comic book haul number 8 and an unboxing. It's been a while since I've done a video, so I have a couple stacks of books. The kids are going to be really disappointed that they're not joining me. They really wanted to do a comic book video, but I have this stack of books, and this. Shout out to Silver Age Dave. No creep, man. So I got to get through all this stuff, and I kind of want to get done. Work's been really crazy busy lately, and I just haven't had a lot of time. It's springtime, so I've been working on stuff outside in the gardens and whatnot, and we've also been planning a little family vacation. So that has taken precedent over comic books. So anyways, long story short, super busy, bunch of comic books. Let's get into this haul. First up, and most of these are probably gonna be old books that a lot of you already picked up, so I'm just going to blast through these pretty quick. Mighty Thor 706, Marco Cicchetto, Young Guns variant. Hunt for Wolverine #1, Marco Cicchetto, Young Guns variant. Avengers 1, Aaron Cooter. Yep, it rhymes with Pooter, and I can only imagine how much he got made fun of in high school. Aaron Pooter. Avengers #1, Young Guns variant. Another Aaron Pooter. Venom #1, Donny Cates. Young Guns variant. This is going to be an interesting book to kind of watch. Because in the inside it reveals kind of like an ancient god being Venomized type of character. So it's going to be interesting to see how that storyline develops. Plus it's Donny Cates, and everything he touches seems to be pretty good and popular. So it'll be interesting to see how this Venom storyline progresses. Little flash from the past. I picked up Fraggle #1. This is the B cover, the connecting. I missed out on pre-ordering #2, so now I'm debating on if I even want to pre-order #3, because it's like if I can't get 2, I'm not going to try to get 3 and have the connecting cover. But this is 1 of 4, so little Jim Henson, Fraggle. And then, of course, everyone picked up Action Comics 1000, so I picked up the KRS. I think this was KRS, Jetpack, and someone else, or who knows. But this is the Jock cover. And then I also picked up the Care Andrews, which was done by Third Eye Comics, so I like this one. So, yeah, that's cool. A couple of weeks ago, Harley Quinn 42 came out, which was the connecting cover to obviously 41. I picked up 41. I didn't take it out for the haul, otherwise I could have showed you how they connected, but I didn't. So this is the other half, number 42, Frank Cho. Batman 45. This is a really great, this came out right around the same time as Action Comics, so it's obviously a homage to that and Superman. So this is a great looking cover. Jim Lee. Yeah. So, Batman 45. Then I also picked up X-Men Red #3. This is the In-Huck Lee. Obviously, a lot of people are jumping on his bandwagon. He's starting to get a lot of notoriety, and his popularity is rising. Just because he's been putting out some really great covers lately. He also did Avengers, what was it? 678, I think, maybe. Could be completely off on that, don't know. So I'm not going to act like I know, but yeah, In-Huck Lee. I know I did pre-order the Black Panther #1, 1 in 25 that he did. So I'm really looking forward to that. I think that comes out either next week or the week after that. So that should be coming in the mail soon, so yeah. And just for the heck of it, I picked up Thanos Annual #1. Of course, ASM, $7.99. I'm not biting on all of this malarkey, so I just went with the trade. Alex Ross. This was kind of a disappointment. I was really looking forward to this. This is Harley Loves Joker #1, and this is the Frank Cho, and this is probably the worst Frank Cho work I've seen in quite some time. I pre-ordered this obviously before any image was available. I pre-ordered #1 and #2, and when they released the artwork, I was really kind of like, So kind of disappointed. Joker just looks really terrible. So, and then I also got Domino #2, which is by Greg Land. I kind of like this. It reminds me of the J. Scott Campbell D cover from the J. Scott Campbell exclusive store, with all, just because it's got all the guns in the background, and his D cover of his #1 store exclusive kind of had that same thing going on. So yeah, Domino #2, Greg Land. Red Sonja, Tarzan. Everyone's calling this the Peggy Bundy book. Adam Hughes. Totally Peggy Bundy. Totally. Totally be great if she had a cigarette in her mouth. He should have. Or at least made like her earring or something like that so it looked like she had a cigarette. That's what I would have done if I was Adam, but Tarzan looks like some deranged porn star. Not his best work. I did pre-order, if you didn't know, Adam Hughes is doing Captain America #1. And you can get that pre-ordered right now on Midtown, and he's also doing Superman #1, which is a miniseries. It's a Man of Steel Superman, limited 6 issues, I think. Adam Hughes is also doing one of the covers for that. So I did pre-order both of those from Midtown. They're both available right now. The art has not been released, so I'm really hoping it looks good. I know he's also doing, I don't know exactly what it is, but they're doing Fantastic Four cover variants coming up for Marvel, I want to say in July. And Adam Hughes did do one of them. I'm not a really big fan of it because Human Torch, sorry. Human Torch looks like he's having a stroke. It's just kind of crappy looking. So I don't know what's going on with Mr. Hughes here, because his Birds of Prey looked really good, but this one, whatever, but I picked it up. Next up we have Scooby Apocalypse 25. This is the B cover. This is the issue that Fred dies in. So I don't know, I'm sure they'll probably bring him back because no one stays dead forever in comic books. So yeah, Scooby Apocalypse 25. This is a great cover. Francisco Mattina, Flash #46. So this is a really great looking book. Really love this cover. And then this just came out today. This is Aquaman #36, Josh Middleton. I don't buy Aquaman very often, but when I do, it's because Josh Middleton knocks the covers out the park. Look at that. And that's just a great looking cover. This is pretty much the only book that came out this week that really caught my eye, so great work. I know Josh Middleton is doing an upcoming, well, he's been doing, but he has a really great Batgirl cover coming up. Might be next month, might be July. I think it's in the pre-orders in Midtown right now, which I think are the July books. So you might want to look at that, but it's a really great Batgirl cover that Middleton's got coming up. It's kind of like a facial profile. And then, because my LCS's books got damaged the week that they came out, his replacement copies just came in today. So this is Batman 46. This is another Care Andrews Batman Catwoman. So those were the books that I picked up recently, which again, most of you guys have picked up. So right now I am going to break out of doing a haul to show you guys what's in this. So like I said before, little shout out to Silver Age Dave. I even did it in Silver Sharpie. No creepin' sucker. This was my winnings from Contender's contest. If you don't know Contender, I will leave a link for his channel below. But damn, I mean, the guy's almost at 500 subs, so if you're subscribed to me, you should be subscribed to him by now. So, anyways, he did a 400 sub contest, blah, blah, blah. I came in, I guess, second prize, because he did first prize, second prize, third prize, and if you're in first place, you get to pick a number. Second place gets to pick another number, and then third place got whatever was left over. And Alex, spoiler alert, won number 3, and he did his unboxing live earlier today, and he had box number 2, and I got box number 1. Alex got actually, I'm not going to spoil it. If you want to know what Alex got and you didn't already watch the video, go kick down to Alex's channel and watch it for yourself. I'm not going to spoil it. So anyways, big shout out to Contender. Thank you very much for the awesome contest. And holy cow, like, I swear I just sent you my info Monday, and here it's today, Wednesday, and I already got the box. So I did not look at this. I did cut it open. Just to save a little bit of time. He packed this super well, super great job. Thanks for the peanuts, man. I'm lucky enough that at work, where I work, there's a bunch of rolls of foam that we use for packaging. So when I gotta ship books, I can just use this foam that rolls up really nice. And it's great for packaging in these priority boxes. It beats the hell out of dealing with these peanuts. I like these peanuts if they dissolve. And actually, some people have peanuts where you can actually like eat them, and all they are, like, they dissolve in your mouth. They don't taste like anything. I think they're like a rice product. It's kind of crazy. My kids didn't believe me. I'm like, you can eat these peanuts. They're like, So I just ate like a handful of them. My kids thought I was crazy. And I might be slightly nuts, but they don't need to know that. So anyways, this is taped up really good. So everyone has their unboxing knife. Oh, it's not a knife, this is a knife. We're just going to go ahead and butcher this. Now, I know out of the 3 prizes, the first, or the least desirable, was a 9/8 Eternity slab book, which is a pretty awesome prize in itself. It goes for about $100. I'm seeing them listed on eBay. And then the second desirable was 9/8 all new Wolverine. Was it number 18, I think it was, which was Francisco Martina, and it was a yellow label, and it was signed. So that was pretty awesome. And then third prize was the Red Hood, Red Hood, first appearance, 9/8, and then it was first appearance of like Starfire's sister, and I think he had another book in there. And then along with each prize pack, he had a Wonder Woman variant, and then a Supergirl variant. So either way, whatever. Really awesome channel. Contender just shows off some books. I mean, the guy, if you want to see some awesome 9/8s, go to his channel. I mean, I can't even mess with some of the books that he's got. I mean, it's just amazing. Very lucky guy to be able to get some of the books that he gets. To be real honest, I don't even have a 9/8. I get 9/6s. That's good enough for me. Saves me a couple bucks. The only slabbed books I have are actually 9/6s. So this will be, I guess, my 9/8 cherry popping, which is very cool. So right, so this was one of the books that everyone got, and this was Wonder Woman 36, and this is a Finch cover, right? Yeah, that's definitely, yep, that's a Finch cover. So this is a gorgeous book. Love this one. Wouldn't mind actually getting all the Finch covers of this Wonder Woman. I think that'd be really cool to get. Really good looking artwork on that, man. That's really nice. Then next up was, I know this is going to be Supergirl. Yeah, Supergirl. This was 18, Art Germ. And then we have, what the heck did he say this was? This is, well, I know what it is, but I don't know what type of variant this was. This was Batman 19, Jim Lee. Don't remember what he said was on, what was special about this book. I'll have to watch back the video or look this up. So, I don't remember if the Batman was part of the Batman slab or the Seven to Eternity. Not really remembering. Like I said, I know what Alex got, and that was really cool. So he did this where he had to send in your picks for numbers, and since I already showed it, trying to not get the glare in there, the reflection, but Seven to Eternity, number 1. First 9/8 for me. Very cool. You know, since I actually didn't read this, I might have to try to see if I can pick this up digitally to actually see what this is even all about. I mean, I got to now that I got a 9/8. So, thank you very much. I keep getting the reflection of the no creep in here, and I don't know if I can, that's even worse. So, no. So shout out to Contender. Anywhere I put this, I'm just getting a crazy reflection. So my fruit bowl, the no creepers, the reflection of my chairs, just no matter how I do it. So awesome contest, man. It was really cool. It was a lot of fun to do, spelling out your name with your comic books. Super easy, didn't require a lot of thought process. Able to show off some books that, you know, you might not have shown off. So it was just really cool and a really fun idea. I really enjoyed it. So thank you, Contender. Again, link below. Check it out. If you didn't see Alex's unboxing, go check out that too. And now for the rest of my haul, I've got some books here. Again, nothing super special at first. Amazing Spider-Man 602, Eddie Granoff. Second copy of this. Picked this up for $1. All New Avengers, number 7. First Illuminati, I believe. All New Avengers 11. This is my second copy. First Ronin. And what's crazy is I just bought this book and now I found a second copy. This is Batman 563. J. Scott Campbell, Joker. So second copy. Got this for $1. This doesn't go for anything, but it's Libra Mijo, and I like his work. So this is Winter Soldier number 2. I just thought this was kind of a cool Libra Mijo book. So snag that up. Not really worth anything. This book was hot for a while. I don't know if there's any buzz to it, and I got this for $1. New Mutants number 8, First Surge. And this does have the Toys R Us insert, which apparently is a thing. If you look at like the eBay listings, apparently people are specifying if the Toys R Us insert is in it. So this does have the insert, and I picked this up for $1. This was going for like $30, I think. I don't know if it's still going for that. But this is a really clean copy. In fact, this is pretty much a mint copy. So clean. So to find this for $1, absolutely. This one I picked up for, I think I got this for either $3 or $5. Uncanny X-Men 160, which is the first appearance of the adult Elena Ratsput, whatever, Colossus's sister. This is her first adult appearance, and obviously she becomes magic. So I got this for, I think, $3, or like I say, it might have been $5. It's got a few little spine ticks, a little blunting on the corner, but other than that, it's pretty nice. Color break, crease, unfortunately, right there in the corner. But that's why I got it for such a low price. Then I also picked up Uncanny X-Men 166, which is the first Lockheed. And this is actually a really nice copy. Could use a little pressing up on top, but other than that, this is a really nice, clean book. So really happy to get that. Then I also picked up Uncanny X-Men 229, which is the first Reavers, and of course this one's a newsstand, so I was happy to get this. I get this for $3. So I went and stopped at an antique store that's kind of off the beaten path. I saw that they had some comic books on their website. I didn't know how old the photos were, so I figured I'd roll down there real quick. They did have a small selection, nothing super crazy, but whatever, it's worth the stop because I got each one of these for $1. So Deathstroke Terminator number 15, first appearance of his daughter Rose, right? So got that for $1. And then I also picked up Youngblood number 1 for $1. And this is an absolutely mint copy of this. And I think it was like announced at Rob Liefeld's production company signed, what is that, like a Netflix deal or something like that. So they're going to start working on either TV shows or animated shows featuring, I'm assuming, Youngbloods and maybe some of his other characters. Who knows if that ever comes to fruition. I suppose the whole project might get put on hold if they find out that he can't draw feet. They might not like that. So we'll see what happens with that. Another shout out to Silver Age Dave, again for the second time, because I finally picked up a copy of this, because he was talking about this book extensively not that long ago. So I finally secured a copy of Lazarus number 1. This is just a great cover too. So finally got that. Yep. And then we're getting down there, guys. I got $3 more. Alright, I know this video is running a little long. Black Panther, $35. This is not a variant. This is just an awesome Dave Wilkins cover. If you guys don't know who Dave Wilkins is, you might recognize his artwork on that He-Man book. I know Seeking Near Mint has showed it off a few times, but it's He-Man and it's got Skeletor on the cover. It's a variant, super rare. I'd love to get my hands on it. It's a pretty pricey book, though. So long story short, Dave Wilkins is the artist who did that. I kind of looked up his other work, found out that he did this Black Panther. This really flies under the radar. You can probably get this from either a dollar bin. I think at most you'd probably pay like $10 for it on eBay. So super cool to find this Black Panther. It's just really good looking. So I'm really surprised that there's not more heat on this book, because it is just a sharp looking cover, especially with the movie that just came out. I can't believe not more people have showed this book off or talked about it, especially since it's so easy to get. Darth Vader number 3, 1 because I love Eddie Granoff, which you guys all know, and 2 because it's the first appearance of Dr. Aphra. So finally snagged up a copy of this. Really happy. First print. Goes for a little bit. I think we can get this between what, $10 and $25 maybe. I know one of the LCSs I go to has a slabbed copy of 9.6 of this, going for $60. And I've been tempted a few times. I'm not the biggest fan of the character, but I think it'd still be cool, and it's Star Wars, so I can't really see it not having some collectability in the future. I just, whatever. And then the last book I actually got from a friend at work for my birthday, and this was super generous of him. A while ago, someone was selling their collection on, I don't know if it was Facebook or Craigslist or something. And I went and checked it out. And he's a huge Batman collector. And the guy had a lot of Detective Comics and Batman. I went to check it out, and I flipped through his stuff, and I picked up quite a few books from him. But it was kind of getting late in the night. I was getting tired. The guy was really overly talkative. I was starting to get kind of over it. So I just started flipping through his books. Somehow I missed this, because had I seen this, I would have walked out with it then. But my friend ended up buying the remaining portion of the guy's collection, and he showed me actually quite a few books I missed over, including Amazing Spider-Man 361. But I already had a copy of that, so that was no big deal. But when he showed me this book, I was really bummed that I missed out on this, because this was one of my books on my list to get. So it was my birthday, and he just decided to give this to me. So I'm really happy to add this to the collection. This is Incredible Hulk 271, which, now this is kind of debatable. It's the first appearance of Rocket Raccoon, but I think I've read on other websites that this has been debated because there's a guy that looks like Rocket Raccoon in some other publication that predates this. But I think this might be the first comic appearance of the little furry buddy from Guardians of the Galaxy. This book does have a couple issues. Not much. It's pretty clean. It does have a little ding down here on the corner. You can see it. It has a little bit of dirt right up there. And on the top cover, you can see it's got some wrinkle action that you could obviously press out right here. You can see that. But other than that, the white is really nice. The colors really pop. And it's pretty well centered. There's not a lot of spine roll at all to this. And you can see it's I think it's centered really nice. So spine's pretty clean. Probably won't be able to see it because it's on top loader. But the spine, I think there might be 2, 3 tiny little ticks, and they don't break color. But because that corner, I could probably get this, I could probably get the dirt cleaned. Pressing would probably help this top portion. But this little corner blunting is going to knock it down. But I mean, I would have to say this could possibly be about an 8, anywhere between an 8, 8.5, maybe after a pressing on the high end, maybe a 9.0. Which I certainly wouldn't complain about if I sent this out to get graded. So thank you very much for the birthday gift. It was really, really unnecessary, but very much appreciated. This guy at work has actually given me a lot of books that end up in top loaders. So really appreciated, really excited. I walk into work and all of a sudden this is sitting on my computer, and I had just got off the phone with him because he's actually my third shift supervisor. So I call him every morning on the way in just to get the info on how the night went and where we are on certain jobs, and you know, how he was not able to spill the beans. I basically got off the phone with him, walked into my office, and immediately called him back. So really happy. So thank you. So this video has gone on. We are going 29 minutes and 26 seconds, so that is going to be it for me. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Contender, for having the contest. And take care, and we will talk to you guys later. Thanks.